Here we go, guys. Welcome to my latest racing video. This is the Southport versus Bury Interclub challenge. Every race is in a final format, so your starting position on the grid, it's not a delayed start like qualified timing. It's basically survival of the fittest, do or die. We've got Bury versus Southport. Bury's represented by RCC and Southport is SRCC. Equal amount of drivers for each club. Currently Bury is leading it by 140 odd points. Let's see if Southport can get that lead back at their home track. So this is a Southport leg. Going to jump straight into the race. Let's see how we get on. So here we go, running silvers all around. The only change I made to the car is I added a lipo weight under the lipo, 30 grams. Let's see how we get on into the first corner. Get a good pull away. Just feeding that throttle in. Managed to get away. Gonna make a few mistakes in the opening parts of the race till it's kind of like find my feet. First time running this car with a 6.5 in the wet. Get a bit of traction roll there, which was a bit of a weird one. But there's sections of the track that are a bit drier than other sections, so it's kind of like you're kind of like walking on eggshells at the moment. So try and close this car down the front. Get it a bit wrong there. Still plenty of time. That one's a 34.54. Get it wrong on that sweeping right-handed. Luckily the car lands on its wheels. It's going to lose me a few seconds there. Try and close them down under the trees. Very untidy at the moment, but we do improve through the day. If I'm honest, this was probably my best result so far. You'll see by the end just how many times we get bumped up and how many good results we get. So yeah, still clashing wheels. Lap 2 was a 35.49. Try and get away from this car, get some clear track. It's not giving up the position easy. Oh, get it wrong there. I think the car kicked up on a little bit of a bump. Over the tabletop. Fingers crossed we get it round. Car in front crashes out, opens the door for me. There we go, lap 3 is a 31.22. The cobblestones. See if we can start getting some decent lap times in. Loving this Associated. I was talking to a guy from Pendle who was saying like
2 minutes is 3, 8, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So currently in third, lap 4 was a 30.85, starting to knock the lap time down a little bit. Yeah, so I talked to a guy at Pendle who basically said to me, if you want to take your driving to the next level, get an Associated, and it kind of proved its worth at this meeting. There we go, try and get past this red car. I think that's a junior, bit of a back marker. It's always a bit do or die, getting past back markers. Don't really know how they're going to react. Lap 5 is a 28.94, quick lap. Get it too much speed into that bottom corner though, spin the back end out. Probably could have done with dialing my brakes back a little bit, but there we go. This tricky section here. Let's bring it round to the tabletop, blip the power. No, rolled it up this time. Don't want to take any chances. There we go. Lap 6 is a 31.29, slow one. Fastest lap so far is a 28.94. Looking to get bumped up. I think it's the two best drivers, the best Bury driver and the best Southport driver get bumped up, and the worst get bumped down. So if you're in this bottom final, there's not really any way you can get bumped to. Here we go. Lap 7 is a 29.13. Still getting it wrong in that bottom corner. Different parts of the track hold different amounts of water. Still a lot of grip to be had at Southport though. Love this track. Love this track when it goes right.
The running order
great bunch of people, great facility.
4 minutes is 3, 8, 2, 1, 5, 4, 6, 7.
So still in that third spot, lap 8 is a 31.24. Marshall's being kept busy. Bit of a kick up there, luckily we get it going. Starting to dial it in a little bit now, finding out where my pace is. Not taking too many chances on this one. Lap 9 is my quickest lap so far, which is the 28.26. So the amount of difference in speed by the end of the day compared to the start was mind-blowing, just how quick the track got. Coming to the end of the summer season, gonna have a little bit of a tear in my eye saying goodbye to the summer season when we go back indoors. Really enjoyed it. Around we go, just get this last lap done. That might have been for position. Lap 10 is a 30.05. Yeah, so first race is always an untidy one. Everyone's finding their feet. Let's go to the results and see how we did. So here we go, onto the results. Chris won it with 11 laps and a fastest lap of 27.96. I was second with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 28.26. Brendan was third with 10 laps but didn't register a time for some reason. Adam was fourth with 10 laps and a fastest lap of 28.34. Rob was fifth with 9 laps and a fastest lap of 33.44. Isaac was sixth with 8 laps and a fastest lap of 32.22. Adrian Speed was 7th with 7 laps and a fastest lap of 27.98. I know this is a new car that Adrian's running, a TLR I think it is, so he's probably going to get up to speed throughout the day. And Henry, I think Henry was the red car, who's the junior, so he's up against high competition, but he might have crashed out. I think he had a breakage, but yeah, there's the results. Yeah, so every Southport driver, the quickest Southport driver and the quickest Berry driver, get bumped up to the higher heat, and the slowest guys from that heat above get bumped down, and that's kind of like how it works out all day. So after every round we have a bit of a break, race control, reshuffle the positions. It's all on Google Drive, and then you start. If you get bumped up, you're up against higher drivers, and it kind of keeps things fair. So it's a game of kind of like Russian roulette. You know, do you want to win, go up against harder cars, or do you want to kind of like sandbag and get, you know, some good results in? But it's basically, it all kind of like sorts itself out. But very enjoyable race format. Really enjoyed this opening. So gonna stay on silvers for the next race, and then we're gonna jump onto yellows a bit later on in the day. But yeah, tune in to the next one to see how we get on. As always, thanks for tuning in. I shall see you in the next one. Oh yeah.